Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is good to be back. I apologize for the window in the background. I'm trying to put my camera so I'm not shining a light directly in your guys' faces. Oh, well, time to get back to the Soulsilver Nuzlocke grind here. It has been so long. It has been a few weeks, so I apologize. The holiday season is just super busy. Between extended hours at work, working closer to 40 hours than normal, because I'm only part-time. At least I'm supposed to only be part-time. And then all the stuff with family and Christmas, and then post-Christmas stuff and the New Year. It has been busy. So I should be back to like a regular normal schedule going forward. So most Mondays and Tuesdays I should be back here. So where we left off, I believe we obviously just had the Sudowoodo encounter just by the looks on the screen here. It's been a minute, so I totally forgot what our party looks like here. So we have, that's right, we had just acquired a Polytoad, and a Honchkrow as well. So we're going to put both of these guys up front because they need to get some XP before we head up to the Ekritik City Gym. The rest of the team is in the 20s already, which is better than we were doing in our last run. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to head up towards Ekritik. I think we get an encounter up here, if I remember correctly. And Nevermelt Ice is huge. We can actually give that to Elsa. Excuse me, my goodness. I also apologize. I am still sick with a cold. I have had this cold for like almost 2 weeks. The strain that is going around right now is pretty hefty. Alright, so yes, Route 37. So we do get an encounter here. We're going to start with our trainer fight, like always too. I also apologize. I'm eating breakfast at my desk. I have my now cooled coffee, as I made it before I dropped Ben off at school. Don't know why. And then I got a chocolate chip muffin this morning. What's up, Nate? Good morning. Other than the cold, I'm doing just fine. Oh, I downloaded Dispatch, by the way. I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm excited to play it. I'm gonna try to get some time with it this upcoming weekend. Definitely ain't streaming it, but I'm definitely gonna play it. Goodness. Alright, that shouldn't do too much. Polytoad is pretty darn tanky. I kind of wish that I would have gotten Drizzle as the ability, but Water Absorb's kind of okay. It gives me the power to switch into incoming water attacks to heal, which should be okay. Alright, I don't need the apricots, or apricorns, whatever the heck they're called. Alright, Route 37 encounter. Ooh, jump buff's actually not terrible. That's how it goes at coffee. I'll almost make it at bad times, almost 100% dispatch. I'm scared of incoming grass moves here, so let's go ahead and switch to Elsa here. Alright, Icy Wind kills, but I can probably get a couple Astonishes in. There we go. Alright, got the double flinch too, so let's go ahead and... Oh, I forgot, I have Ultra Balls. I'm still just gonna Pokeball it up here. Muffin, yep. Oh, it has Synthesis already. Well, that's gonna get annoying. Maybe I should switch back into Polytoad, try to Hypnosis, put it to sleep. Dang. Actually, you know what I'll do? I have that one Ultra Ball. I'll go ahead and I'll actually use that just to speed this up. Double the catch rate. I should be able to do this. Oh, this is banana chocolate chip, I just realized. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, we got the jump fluff. I need to use an antidote on Elsa here. And probably a potion. Alright, and then we'll go back and use a repel just because we don't need an encounter anymore. Alright, we got a double battle right here. Excuse me, I think two double battles actually, which is really going to be good for these guys' experience. Alright, Happiny and Dunsparce. I actually should be good to stay in with both of these. I'll see if we can't get a confusion on the Dunsparce. Oh, you have Dark Pulse already, too. Your physical attack's a little bit better, though, so we'll hit a wing attack here. Oh, wait, no, but Dark Pulse could flinch. Oh well. Ah, well, okay, who'd he paralyze? Alright, paralyzed Honchkrow. Oh, and confused Politoed. Gross. Okay, well, I definitely don't need to worry about the flinch now, because I'm gonna be at half speed. Alright, fight through that confusion, Mr. Toad. Good job. Alright, use his rage on Politoed. Okay. Ah, charm on freaking dude. So that won't... Oh, okay, I got a crit. I was gonna say it in a minute. Yes, it's Chansey's baby form. Alright, Mr. Toad, it's level 16. Dude, it's level 11. Now, Happiny has high special defense, so I need to use physical moves on Happiny here. Oh, I missed the double slap. Alright, so I'm -4 attack. And it still did that much? Wow. I missed 2 double slaps in a row? What the heck? Excuse me. Well, the good thing about being -4 attack is that if I hurt myself in confusion, it does, like, no damage. Alright, hit a double slap, please. It's 90% accurate. There we go. Alright, that third one should knock out. There we go. Alright, Mr. Toad hits 17. Dude hits level 12. Alright, and then I need to hit up a Paralyze heal. There we go. Alright, and then this should be a double battle as well. Yeah. Alright, see what we gotta fight this time. We got lucky. Oh, these guys got 4. A Latios and a Staryu. Okay, well that's not a great start for me. That actually totally counters what I have for you, but I'm actually going to try to Hypnosis this Latios, and we'll try to Dark Pulse it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be faster than anything I have, but... Oh, it used Helping Hand? Okay, I got the Hypnosis off, that's all that matters. Who named Mr. Toad? That was me. Oh, decent damage, okay. I really can't hit much with Politoed right now, other than double slap, so we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Of course, the double slap misses. What the frick? And we got a crit with Dude. Thank you. Alright, so that's the problem child taken care of. And opening into a bronze on here. Okay. That's a little bit better for Mr. Toad. Do that, and we'll keep hitting Dark Pulse here. Alright, can I get the confusion from that Water Pulse? Nope. Wow, Bronzong is tanky. Alright, Staryu hits me with a water gun that does a decent amount. Alright, let me knock out the Bronzong. Perfect. Alright, Mr. Toad hits level 18. Dude hits level 14. Alright, I need to switch Mr. Toad out here. We're gonna get Littlefoot in the ring. And we'll just Dark Pulse to start you. Alright, it's another water gun. Alright, I am halfway dead. There's way more than half. Great. Alright. Oh, I forgot that I gave him Solar Beam. Not anything I'd want to... Actually, you know what? This is going to be really weird. It's a prep move, but I don't know what the next Pokemon is, so I don't know if Grass is going to work on it or not. Alright, please don't crit me. I actually just realized I should have switched out, dude. There we go. Alright. Got the Dark Pulse off. Knocks out the Staryu. No, I got outplayed. Alright, well, I'm stuck in the Littlefoot here, but I will switch out to... back to Mr. Toad, actually. I hope this thing doesn't have anything that can kill me. Solar Beam, and it will zoo like 0. Okay, not 0. Holy crap, it did half. I'll just stay in, I might as well. I'm gonna knock this thing out with Mr. Toad anyway. Honestly surprised that Solar Beam did that much. Granted, I'm 4 levels higher, but Torkoal's normally pretty tanky, plus it was not a not very effective move. Alright, I don't think there's any more trainers, so I think I'm good to just run up here. Yep. Alright, we are in Ecruteak City. Oh, there's Bill. Alright. The best part about being in Ecruteak City is that I can go get Surf this early, and I can give that to Mr. Toad, which is going to be huge. Oh yeah, we just got... Okay, so Lonely Nature is kind of bad, but it should be fine. No need to swap any team members right now. Alright, so we got a lot of stuff we can do before we fight this gym. His ace is level 25. And I have 18, 15, 21, 21, 21, 20. Okay. So I'm essentially I'm gonna do what I did in the last run, essentially, as I'm gonna go almost all the way to Mahogany Town. Yeah, Littlefoot, don't mess around. I'm gonna go all the way to Mahogany Town. I'm gonna fight every trainer that I can, get every encounter that I can, and then we'll come back and go the other way towards Olivine. We'll do the exact same thing. We'll get every trainer, every encounter, and we'll battle the Lighthouse. And hopefully by the time that's done, everybody will be close to 25. Oh, I forgot how broke I am. Wow. Do I have anything I can sell? I mean, technically, I don't need this max potion right now. That's 2 Great Balls right there. Same thing with the Hyper Potion. That's 1 Great Ball I can buy. I want to keep all those. Sell this fastball. I don't need it. Flash and substitute. I like to keep. Dream Eater's fine without me having. Let's sell that. Okay. We'll buy some Great Balls here. Actually, let's see what kind of Pokeballs this guy has. If he has Quick Balls, I'll buy those instead. No, he's got Net Balls. Okay, cool. Alright, so I can get 10 Great Balls, which is absolutely fine. That also gives me 1 Premier Ball, I believe. Imagine not being able to use Pokemon Center on Nuzlocke. That'd be nightmarish. So, there's a type of, a special Nuzlocke run. It's the Kaizo Ironmon, where you're only allowed to heal at Pokemon Centers, or in battle using items you find in the ground. You're not allowed to buy items at marts, so you have to get lucky with random item pickups, and you have to survive every route fully, because you're only allowed to use each Pokemon Center 1 time. Yeah, I probably would not attempt that right now. I'm still very new to Nuzlocking, but it's definitely like definitely a hard challenge mode. I've watched people try it, and like people do like dozens of attempts without being successful. Also, you're only allowed to use a single Pokemon the entire game, so whatever your starter is, that's all you're allowed to use. The only other time you can use another Pokemon is for HM usage. Let's go battle this Rocket Grunt. Oh my god, he's got a Weedle. Ah! I'm so scared of this Weedle. Alright, thank you. Alright, then the random dude right here is gonna come give me the HM for Surf. Alright, that is enormous. So we are gonna go ahead and we are gonna teach that to Mr. Toad. Alright, so Bubble Beam is base 65 with a chance to lower speed. And Water Pulse is base 60 with a chance to confuse. I'm a slower natured, but it makes me more tanky. Would I rather have the chance to confuse, or would I rather have the chance to lower speed? Lower speed helps my other mons. I'm going to get rid of Water Pulse. I think I'd rather have the chance to lower speed, because if I have to switch out, it helps the next mon in line. Where Confusion is only a chance at getting hit. So it's a chance to confuse, chance to get hit, where if I do get the speed drop, that's it. So it's more likely that I get the speed drop to work. Alright, so next item up on the docket is a fishing encounter. So we can get our city encounter here. Alright, our Ecruteak City encounter is... Ooh, a Cyndaquil! Okay, that's pretty cool. You don't live anything that I have on Politoed, actually. Who's good for the switch in here? You know what? I'll throw Turk in here, because if I use a Fire Move on you, you should live. Yeah, if I use Flame Wheel here, you should live this. Keyword should. Never mind, Turk is just that good. Well, that stinks. I missed the Ecruteak City encounter. That is fine, though. It's fine. It's fine. Is there an item over here? No, no hidden item over here. It's okay. I get another encounter in here. My burn tower encounter. Oh, I have to go all the way around for that. Gross. Alright, you're a trainer, right? Oh, no, you're Morty. You're the gym leader. I do have a rival fight here, though. Alright, time to fight, chat. Alright, 4 Mons. Opens with an Azurill. You are not water type yet. I think you're just normal, so if I surf you, it should do a lot of damage. Oh, yeah. I'm not even going to mess with the chance to miss a double slap. I'm just going to finish with the bubble beam. Alright, Nidoqueen next. I don't know why you would go into that. You don't live a surf. Oh, maybe you are tanky enough to live a surf. Holy crap. And I get the Quick Claw. It's very nice. That's going to be big XP for Mr. Toad. That is going to be, yeah, 800. Alright, that's level 19. That should get me most of the way to 20. Oh, yeah. Oh, and you also have a Meryl. That's cool. Excuse me. That's a switch into Littlefoot. Alright. This is when we use Solar Beam. I need something with Sunny Day, or I need to get a Pokemon with the Drought ability that I can get help with Solar Beam on. I really don't like these charge moves. Like, yes, they'll knock out, but it's a whole turn of taking just some attack. Alright. I should be fine to Solar Beam here. I know I'm -2, but Grass resists ground moves. The worst thing that this thing could have is Slash and crit me, but I'm pretty sure even with -2 defense, I still live a crit. So I'm going to go ahead and Solar Beam. That's not great. And also, how am I slower? Oh, okay, so now I'm -2 accuracy too. Okay, this probably misses. No, Littlefoot, yes! Sand in the eyes, still lands the Solar Beam. Big XP for Littlefoot, level 21. Gets me about halfway to 22 as well, that's pretty good. Alright, so before we go downstairs, we go this way. Alright, our Burn Tower encounter. A Clamperl that we cannot evolve. Yes, Water Absorb. Eat that. Alright. Having an Azurill and then a Meryl is kind of silly. Yeah, sometimes the randomizer will do that to you. Like, I had a double battle happen once where the guy had it was 2 legendaries, but he had a what is it? 2 of the Lake Spirits from Diamond and Pearl. I think he had a Uxie and a Mesprit. And then his last Pokemon was like a Bidoof or something. Clamperl. I just realized we didn't nickname the Jumpluff. I forgot to nickname it. Clamperl, we were gonna call you Ariel. Little Mermaid reference there. There we go. Okay, so there's our encounter. We're gonna go ahead and use a repel now. Okay, I still have 7 repels. I probably should have bought more repels instead of Great Balls, because I'm gonna need them when I get to Mount Mortar. Alright, next trainer fight. Alright, he's got 3 mons. Leads with a Rotom. That's a little scary. My special defense is buffed, though, so I should tank a hit from this. Alright, super effective Thundershock. Oh yeah, only does 14. Politoed is our tank. And a crit surf. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Pearl Jam. That would have been a great nickname, man. Ah. Alright, Claydol is another one that we would love to see here. Get the Quick Claw going. This surf should knock right out. Oh, so close. Alright, let's see how much XP. This should get me to 21 right here. 688. Yeah. Alright, and then a Drapion. I always forget your typing. Are you... You're dark... Something dark. You're poison dark, I think? I always think bug, because Skorupi, the previous evolution, I think is poison bug, but then it gains the dark typing, loses the bug typing, or something like that. Its design just always confuses me, because I think bug. Because it's a scorpion. Or based on a scorpion, I should say. Alright, now that Mr. Toad's 21, we're gonna switch in Dude here. Try to get some levels on you. That way everybody can be a roughly equal level. A Wave Incense, that's a great selling item. I can go buy more repels now, 100%. Alright, another Fire Breather. This guy's got 1 Mon. A Cricketune. Alright, I am under level, but I should be able to beat this thing pretty easily. Oh yeah, single critical wing attack. Very nice. Gives me 612. Is that enough to get 16? Yes! And almost halfway to 17 too. Wow, Honchkrow takes XP pretty well. Alright, there's an item down here. Oh yeah, I forgot repel doesn't work if the thing you're finding is higher level. Or at the same level, apparently. A Bronzor. Could have been an encounter. Scope Lens. I feel like I have one of those. I think is that the one that increases the chance of a critical hit? Yep, and I didn't have one already. Anybody I want to give that to? You know what? That's not a bad item to give to Dude. And then Swoop is the only other one without an item. What do you have for attacks? I don't see on PokerLink here, so hold on a minute. What do you have for attacks right now? You got Headbutt, Rock Smash, U-Turn, and Roost. So you have no stab moves right now. I really don't know. Eventually, I'll probably need to swap him out, because I don't think... There's not a way for me to evolve him into Gliscor without a Razor Fang. Alright, so this little cutscene where the legendary dogs roam off. So now there's going to be roaming legendaries around, but they're truly randomized, so it could just be like a roaming Caterpie or something. Alright. Was there an item I could get over here? Yep, a full incense. Okay, very nice. That's another one I can sell. So that's almost 10k worth of sellable items that we just got in here, which is huge. I can definitely buy more repels and probably some more Great Balls. Alright, so let's go back upstairs. And get out of here. Well, if I can, go down 2 first. There we go. Alright, let's go hit up the Pokemon again. Alright, we're gonna sell this full incense and this wave incense. And we are going to buy super repels? Yeah, alright, let's get 10 super repels, and then we can buy some more great balls. How am I doing on super potions? How many I got? 14? Yeah, why not? Let's just yeah, we'll max out on great balls. A roaming Mewtwo, that'd be pretty nice. The only part that sucks about the roaming legendaries is that the first thing they do is run. So if you don't outspeed them and get an attack in, they'll just run away. The only way to get them not to run is if you have a Pokemon that has an ability that makes it impossible, like Arena Trap or Shadow Tag, or if you get an attack off like Mean Look, which I don't have any of that, so like the only thing I could do is throw a ball and then it'd run away. Alright, Route 42. Snatch. Not really a move I'd use. I'll probably end up selling that. Oh, I get strength here. Okay. I don't think I can use the HM outside battle until after I beat Cianwood City Gym, I think. Alright, Mount Border. This is where we're going to get a good encounter. I can feel it. Mount Border encounter is going to be... Fortress is okay. This thing probably has self-destruct, which means that before I do anything, we're swapping to Elsa. Just to be weary of self-destruct, because that's how we lost stuff in our last run. We lost our Butterfree and our Noctowl to an exploding Pineco. See, there it is. Damn it, we lose our encounter, but it doesn't affect Elsa. That sucks. Man, I should have just thrown a ball. But I was probably smart to switch. That stinks. That really stinks. Alright, Corsola. Alright, I gotta use a repel here now. Man, we lost our Critique City encounter because I killed it, and then we lost our Mount Mortar one to an explosion. Get a little unlucky today with these. Any items over there? No. There's an item at the top of this ladder, I think. That's all that's up here. Yep. Old Gateau. What is that? It's not a regular item. It's a medicine? Oh, it's a full heal. It's gotta be some weird other item exclusive. Or, sorry, other game exclusive item. Interesting, though. Alright, nothing up here. Right up here, though. Another item? Yep. An escape rope that's actually not too bad. In case I get lost in a cave, or if I like go too deep in and I don't want to go all the way back out, I can just use that. Nope, no hidden item there. Excuse me. You have a trainer fight, though. Alright, Pokemaniac with a Surskit. I believe you have the bug type already, so wing attack should knock out. Yes. Oh, and that scope lens got me the crit. Very nice. Alright, level 17. And a Snorlax. Alright, let's see if we can't get a flinch with this Dark Pulse. Oh, it uses the Amnesia. Okay, that heightens special defense, so I got a wing attack here then. Oh, Belly Drum would have been bad. I'm glad I knocked it down to half. So it's got Belly Drum, Defense Curl, Amnesia. Does it have any attacking moves? Not that it matters. I knock out here anyway. 561. Alright, down here. Any hiddens? Any hiddens over here? Nope. This? Nope. No. Nope. No hidden items. Alright, that's fine. Alright, Route 42. I gotta wait for this repel to wear off. Arbok, very nice. Alright, has Intimidate, so we're gonna hit with Dark Pulse here. It is faster than I am, weird. No, not weird, it's 2 levels higher than me. Knockout right there. This gets me to level 18. Weird that I haven't encountered any level up moves yet for the Honchkrow in 8 levels. So I could either fish or grass. Well, we did fish up a Cyndaquil. So let's see what we fish up here. This Relax easily top 5 for you. It's definitely up there in my top 5 Gen 1 Pokemon. Doesn't quite hit top when it comes to all Pokemon, but for Gen 1, it's gotta be like... Oh, I reeled it too quickly. It's probably, for me, number 1's Electabuzz. I love Electabuzz. Snorlax is probably 2. Kangaskhan is 3. Charizard's probably 4. And Mewtwo, probably for 5. Alright, let's see what we fish up. Route 42 encounter is... Oh, a Magnezone! Wow! Okay, well, first, I need to switch out of you. Who do I switch out to, though? Jeez, every attack I have from anybody is going to knock you out. You know what? Astonish from Elsa should not knock out. And I'm pretty sure that this also has Sturdy, which protects it against one-hit KO moves anyway. Okay, well, I'm going to hurt myself in confusion first. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Astonish. Oh, yeah, it's not even... Oh, that's right. Gen 4 goes... Steel has more resistances in Gen 4, so it resists ghosts here, which is actually good for me right now. Alright, I'm not going to chance a critical hit, so I'm going to throw a Great Ball right here. Huge. Depending on its nature, that might be what replaces Gligar in the team. Magnezone's one of my favorite electric types. We are just going to call you E.T. because you're a UFO. Okay, Repel wore off there. I am going to Potion here. I know I just have super... Oh, I'm in the wrong thing right there. I just want to do it to do just because I'm opening with him. So let's get these couple trainer fights in. Alright, open to do a Shuppet. Dark Pulse should knock that out. I still hold down B when throwing Pokeballs. I don't care if it's a myth, I'll always do it. I do the same thing, except I just mash A, because that's what I used to do when I was a kid. So every time I throw a ball, I'm just sitting here pressing the button over and over and over again. Dude, this guy is a great trainer for dude. Super effective against Ghost and super effective against Grassy when flying. But he lands a Poison Powder. I mean, that's fine. I got plenty of antidotes. I did a weird thing, too, when I was a kid. I would hold the screen, like, so close to my eyes, and I would, like, concentrate on the Pokeball to try to keep it closed. Probably wasn't good for my eyesight, but I swear by it, it worked. Alright, heal up your poison, and then we got... Is it 1 or 2 more fights here? Gotta fight you. Okay, I think he's the last fight of this route. So we'll go into Mahogany Town, we'll heal up. I think we can go up all the way to the Lake of Rage, I just can't surf on it yet. Alright, a Beedrill. That is a good thing for me to see. Boom. Alright, level 20 achieved. A Garchomp! That's a little scary. See if I can't get a flinch here, because I know this thing probably has Dragon Rage. Oh, we did get the flinch. Huge, huge. There we go. 700. That should get me close. Oh, gets me exactly to 21. Very nice. Alright, and a Wartortle. Alright, so everybody on the team is 21 now. That's great. So, let's see here. I can still go all the way to the Lake of Rage. And then I can go all the way to Olivine City. What's a good goal? Can I get everybody 23? Or do I want to work on getting everybody up to 25 one at a time? We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try the 23 first. So, I'll switch out every time someone hits 23. And if we have trainers left over, all the better. Alright, I gotta check out that Magnezone, though. As long as it has a nature that doesn't decrease its special attack, I'm probably gonna consider it. Okay, so it has Magnet Pull, which is not a great ability. It could have rolled with Sturdy. But it's a neutral nature. It would give me a Steel type and an Electric type on the team. I would lose out on my Rock Smash user, though. What do I have on the team right now? So, Honchcrow's a mixed attacker. Mostly going to be physical, though. Politoed's special, Frostlass is special, Gliger's physical, Turk is physical, Littlefoot's special. So I have a good mix already. I did name it. I named it E.T. So if I don't know. Based on offense capabilities, I'm actually a little tempted to replace Littlefoot. Because it keeps the same weakness to fire. But he's also 4 times weak to ground types. This is tough. I'm going to keep Littlefoot on the team just to keep a little defense going. He'll be a good backup if I lose somebody. What I'm going to do as well is I have to figure out how to input the cheat system in this emulator. Because if I lose somebody really late into the game, there's not a really good way for me to catch up leveling. So I might just go the route where I just have like a bag full of rare candies and I just use that to catch up to the level of my lowest member on the team if I lose somebody. That way I'm not sitting there grinding wild Pokemon for hours on end to catch somebody up. And also chancing that they die. Alright, 3 Mons here. Opens with an Ammonite. All hail Lord Helix. Alright, get a crit. Very nice. A cast form next. Ooh. I just Dark Pulse again, probably here. No flinch. Turns into a fire type though, which is fine. I was thinking of maybe switching into Littlefoot and getting a free Solar Beam off on somebody. We'll see what this last Pokemon is. Alright, level 22. Alright, Haunter. No, I stay in this and I just Dark Pulse. This knocks out easy. Alright, another 486. Yeah, I'm gonna get to 23 so easily, I think, with a lot of these. Alright, our route, whatever number encounter also is coming up here. I'm gonna grass encounter here. I won't fish. A Sudowoodo! This is probably a switch moment, because if he has a rock move, dude dies to that. Let's get Littlefoot in here and we'll Solar Beam. Alright, low kick. 9 damage should be fine. This might have Sturdy, though. Alright, has Rock Throw. Oof, does a bit. Alright, let's see if this thing has Sturdy. I honestly forget. Nope, does not have Sturdy. Knocks right out. Perfect. No, I do not want to give you my phone number. Alright, 2 Mons opens with the self-destructing asshole is what it opens up with. A wing attack should theoretically knock this out. It uses Bind anyway, that's fine. Knocks right out, perfect. Alright, there's level 23. And then a Ponyta. Alright, yeah, it's definitely faster than me. Flame Wheel's gonna hurt a little. Yeah. I'm gonna be safe here. I'm going to switch into Turk, who eats Flame Wheel. Sudowoodo is the Charmy Bee of Pokemon in that I absolutely despise them. I used to really, really like Sudowoodo, but like, I kind of fell out of love with it after Future Generations came out because it just didn't scale very well. Like, he's okay, but I normally wouldn't keep him on a team. Alright, oh, Turk gets 22. Alright, so we got Dude up to level 23. So let's get, you know what, let's get Swoop in here. I really neglect Swoop a lot and talk about replacing him all the time. Here, let's get our encounter first real quick. Alright, I forgot what number route this is, but the encounter is an Ampharos. Holy crap! You're getting some hot encounters right now. Alright. We'll throw a great ball here. Ampharos is almost better than Magnezone. Still would give me an electric type. I wouldn't have the ×4 weakness to ground anymore. I also would not have a fire weakness anymore. Alright, female Ampharos, sheep Pokemon, lighthouse Pokemon, oh, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. You know what? I'm going to take a playbook out of a streamer that I watch. I watch I Am Boffin. We are going to name you Maple, because that is what you named his. Alright, Maple the Ampharos. Yoshi! No! Sorry, the chat comes in a little too late. I apologize. There's always the name raider, too. An Electrizer is useless unless I find an Electabuzz, because that's the item that evolves Electabuzz. Alright, I think that's the last... Oh, no, there's one more trainer. Okay. Back already? Alright. I'm streaming, just so you know. Are you okay? Did you just kick a chair? The chair kicked you. Well, don't do that. Alright, Shuckle. What do I have for this? Oh, I did not mean to Rock Smash. Whoops. Hey, I got the defense drop. Look at that. I know exactly what I do. I'm gonna U-turn out to, Mr. Toad. I think this thing still lives a surf. Oh, Bide's scary. Oh, especially after I hit it with a water move. Okay, I hope this knocks it out. Okay, the next one. I forgot Shuckle gets Bide. That is super scary. Alright. No, there's another trainer. I keep forgetting how many trainers there are in here. Which is good. I need the XP. Yeah, Shuckle's absolutely gross. Barrel. I think you get water moves, so I'm a little weary here, but I'm gonna Rock Smash first. And we get the defense drop. And he just gets the defense back. Alright, I should be good to stay in here. Even if he does hit me with a water move, I should live one. Alright, get the defense up again. And he gets it back again. $496. Almost level 22. Almost. Alright, like a Rage. I'm pretty sure there's no items here. I could fish an encounter here, though. Because we get our static shiny Gyarados encounter. That will be a random shiny Pokemon. It won't be the Gyarados, unless it's randomized into one. Alright, we are going to fish up our encounter here. Level, try again. Come on. Give me fish. And by fish, land me a Mewtwo right here. Come on. Yeah, Grumpig, Psychic type, not bad. Do you live a headbutt? I got pretty low attack. I think you live a headbutt. It's not stab, unless I crit. And we're good. And no splash. Huge. Alright, we got the Grumpig. Alright, and I already got a name for you. I'm gonna call you Miss Piggy. Because they're doing a new Muppet special next month, and I am very excited for it. Grumpig kind of looks like the pig boss from Dead Rising 2. Gosh, I haven't played Dead Rising 2 in a long time. I actually don't remember anything about the game. Alright, so we are going to go heal up real quick. And then we're going to go all the way back to the other side of Ecruteak City. Excuse me. Also, I think I forgot something in Ecruteak. I'm pretty sure that in one of the houses is the guy that gives us the good rod. Oh, and I'll check out Maple's stats here and Grumpig's. Alright, so neutral nature, great. Hasty's, what, minus defense up speed, I think. This thing already does have 2 psychic attacks, too. Sorry, yes, minus defense. It's not a terrible nature. And it has thick fat. I can't talk, thick fat. So resistance to fire and ice type moves, so I take half damage from those types. I'll leave the team be for now. I'm really tempted to take Maple, but I'm gonna keep giving Swoop a chance here. He's a little weak because he's pre-evolved, but on the off chance that I can find a Razor Fang, I really do want to give him a chance. Okay, so I need to use a repel here. Alright, we are back at Ecruteak. Now, I gotta remember, which house is it? Is it the one by the gym? This one? It's not you. Is it this one? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's in Olivine City.
You are.
I am crazy. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Olivine City at this point. I don't think there's any other houses I can check in Ecruteak anyway. Alright, next route. Here we go. Alright, Route 38. Let's get our encounter first. Ooh, Rhyhorn's not bad. You know what, if I could find an Eviolite, I think that Rhydon would make a great addition to the team. Because this is Gen 4, so Rhyperior is possible, but Rhydon's attack stat is almost the same as Rhyperior's, and giving it Light increases its defense and special defense since it's not a fully evolved Pokemon. So if this thing's good-natured, and if I can find a Light, it might be worth it. I was gonna call this Dawn, like the Mafia. The Dawn. What? Who are you? Don't talk to me. My wife's playing with dinosaurs on the floor. What? Are those dinosaurs fun, honey? Excuse me. Oh, every time I use U-turn, it seems like I'm confused on the switch-in. No, Elsa, why? Do I need to do a hard switch here? That stinks. Yeah, you probably have a ghost move at this point. Alright, Turk, you're coming out. Yeah, that probably would have killed me. Alright, let's Flame Wheel here. Alright, Swoop did get the level finally, so you're 22. Oh, and he only had the one Mon? I thought he had 3 for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, we need to do some Super Potioning here, specifically on Elsa. Actually, you gotta hit up all 3, I think. This is just like the very beginning of the route, so... I can refill on Super Potions once we hit all of Vine City as well, so I'm not too worried about it. I can now use a Super Refill, though, because I got my encounter already. Alright, there should be a trainer on the other side of this. Yep. I gotta go back through this top part a couple times, so I think there's trainers on the bottom and there's trainers at the top, so... Ooh, a Shaman! I haven't encountered a Sky... Wow, this is, tanky. I gotta switch. I'm not staying into a leech-seeded Shaman. Alright, we're gonna U-turn out. Alright, we'll give Elsa another chance here. Alright, Magical Leap, I resist that. Oh, maybe I don't resist it. Ghost doesn't resist grass, I forget. Alright, Icy Whip. I avoided the... Dude, Elsa is not having a good time. I need to switch again. Turk, come and save the day again, please. I cannot believe I missed Icy Wind. That's... I miss a lot of 90% accurate moves more often than I should. Alright, finally get the knockout on the Shaman. That should give Elsa a level up at the very least. Wants to learn Ominous Wind, which is huge. I will forget Astonish for that. Okay, at least something good came out of that. And then Inuit Artillery. Man, I'm getting pooped on right now. Alright, Littlefoot, come help me out, please. I love how both Ghost and Psychic went from OP in Gen 1, slowly become more useless with each gen. I think that Psychic is actually still very much overpowered. It's got some of the most powerful Pokemon in it. I think that it has Aurora Beam. I think Littlefoot's dead here. Anyway, but like Mewtwo still got some of the highest base stats out of all Pokemon. And a lot of Psychic type Pokemon still have really, really good stats as well. They usually introduce a pretty good Psychic type in almost every generation. Littlefoot got really lucky right there that Aurora Beam knocked out. You want to learn Magical Leaf, which is huge. I will take away... Oh, do I go with 2 grass moves here? I think I do. I think I take the Magical Leaf just because it's stab and it can never miss. Ghost, though, definitely got a little power crept. They don't introduce as many new good ones. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I need to heal once again. Alright, Elsa, and... Dragons definitely got a lot because a lot of generations pseudo-legendaries are dragon types. So you have Dragonite, you have Garchomp, you have Salamence, you have Haxorus, you have Goodra, you have... There's just so many. Like in Pokemon Violet right now, I started a new playthrough after we got the Switch 2. My whole team's dragons right now. And I'm close to the end game, so... I did that on purpose, though, because usually when I get to the end game, I like to pick a type and make a whole one-type team to go through the end game with. Alright, a Magby. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Don't burn. Thank you. I don't wanna... Oh, she's chewing on the cheese. Oh no, I got burned. Do I have a burn heal? Oh, I have regular full heals though, that works. Alright, so let's go get that trainer down there. I need to go all the way back down. Over here. Oh, there's an item right there too, actually. A Sody Pop. I'll take it. It's a healing item. Oh, I did not mean to talk to you, Glider. Wait, what? Oh, it found an item and I didn't take it. No, I'm an idiot. Alright, I think after this trainer, it is actually time for me to call the stream. Only good thing to come out of Violet was Ceruledge, legit top 3 Pokemon. Yeah, Ceruledge is definitely like one of the better Ghost-type Pokemon to have come out. Armarouge was also really good, I think. There was actually a... oh, it used rest. Dang it. I mean, that's actually okay. I'll just keep headbutting it. Armarouge and Doxbun, the weird like donut dog Pokemon they came out with, had a really good synergy. The dog has an ability where if it's hit by a fire type move, it increases its defense by 2 levels. And Armarouge has an attack, a fire attack that hits twice. So you can, in one turn, get that Doxbun's defense up 4 levels. And it has access to Baton Pass, which switches it with another one of your Pokemon, but it keeps all the stat changes. So you can get a +4 defense switch into something that normally has a low defense, and just decimate teams with it. It's really good. You want to learn Feint Attack, which is actually pretty good. Let's take away Headbutt for that. It's a little... less powerful, but Feint Attack also can never miss. Also, Swoop does hit 23 here, I just realized that. So, U-turn. Alright, who needs a level? Turk does. What? What'd you say yes to? I have no idea. Alright, Mach Punch to finish the Absol. And a Nidorino. You know what? See if we can get a hit of Fire Blast here. So, I don't know why. Every time I use these big attacks that have a 70% accuracy, I've not missed a single one yet, but I miss Double Slap and Icy Wind all the time, and they're 90% accurate. I don't understand. Yeah, but Cerulite looks like Mega Man gives it points just... Yes. Yes. I agree. Okay, so I got that trainer. Alright, you know what? There's actually one more trainer before I get to the second part of this route. I will go ahead and do that before I end here. Oh, and I need to switch Pokemon here. Who goes to the front? Let's get Littlefoot in the front here. And then we'll finish leveling Elsa on the second half of the route too. Okay, here we go. This trainer right here. Alright, opens up with a Hoppip. Not great for Littlefoot. I took away Headbutt, so I have really nothing that can hit this. Weird. I'm gonna see how much a Solar Beam does. I'm just gonna... 120 base power, not very effective, but I'm 4 levels over, and Hoppip has, like, no stats. Not even half, really? Aw. And I got poisoned. Man, I should have switched. I'm making all the wrong choices in these fights. Alright, hard switch into Elsa. Now watch me miss this Icy Wind. Okay. Alright, and a Tangela, which is fine. That actually is good for Elsa. See if we can hit the Blizzard. Nope, I missed it. Again. Blizzard! Alright, big XP there. Halfway to 23. Alright, there's nothing down here, right? Ah, I'm poisoned, I forgot. Antidote. There's no more trainers down here, right? It's just... Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to call it right there. Nate, thanks for popping in and chatting with me. I appreciate that. If you happen to be awake tomorrow, I'll be live roughly the same time. But have a good day, and I'll catch you later, man. Bye.